Hey everyone, Fezzik here. So if you've been following Dragonflight, you're probably aware of the Dracthyrs racial ability called Soar, which is a personalized version of dragon riding. This ability allowed them to get up to 930% movement speed. This has since been nerfed after a couple of alpha iterations, down 30% to 640%. And just this week, they have changed the cooldown from the original 5 minutes down to 4 minutes, and their racial Familiar Skies allows them to further reduce the cooldown down to 3 minutes once they have explored the entire continent on which they're attempting to soar. So I understand this is an alpha build, I understand things change, and they're doing iterations to do what they feel like is best. The reasoning behind this change is that they didn't want a specific race to have such an advantage in mobility. They talked about pet battles, they talked about transmog farming, they talked about chromie time. So basically, this idea that they would have a distinct advantage in old world content. And that seemed a little off to me because the game is in a state where it has so many fast travel systems. If you want to get down to Silithus, the fastest way is not going to be getting your Dracthyr up to Mount Hyjal and soaring all the way down to Silithus. The fastest way is going to be going to your capital city, going through the BFA portals to Zandalar or to Koltiris, and then taking that portal to Silithus. In addition, Soar requires you to have a high vantage point where you are able to take advantage of that momentum. It's not like dragon riding in that you are able to regain vigor and be able to continue to increase your altitude or your speed. That is not possible. You have a limited number of cooldowns for that. And at this point, the only other thing I can think of is a concern of certain vantage points for bots being able to travel quickly between different locations to do farming. But that's kind of it, and haven't seen Blizzard being the most concerned about botting in recent years. And so I wanted to ask y'all 3 questions. 1, do you think there are other issues that Blizzard is dealing with that we are not aware of that made them choose to make this change? 2, do you think they overshot with the nerf, meaning it would have been fine to make it strictly worse than dragon riding, but the change was just too severe? And if so, what is a better alternative than the choice they went with? And then 3, do you think the 30% speed reduction is offset by the new 40% cooldown reduction once you have met those requirements? So thank you everyone for watching the video. Please let me know your responses in the comments below. You can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Twitch, it's FezzikGG. And again, thank you for watching the video, and I will see y'all next time.